That's not. Where's Dylan Reed? Dylan, do you have yours? Okay, so that's a no. Ben, do you have yours? I'm sorry? Okay, and Paige is still absent. Iris, do you have yours? And Michael, do you have yours? Okay. Junior, I need to assign you something. It's going to be, can I see this? Okay, let me get you a piece of paper so I can write down the assignment for you and get you a book. All right, do I have all the DeNu dough up here? Okay, so here's your book. Make sure you write your name on the outside of it, and that's the assignment. Let me see what you can do, okay? There's examples in the book. You can do it. All right. Okay, here we go. Here's what I have available today. We have blow pops. We have ice port Connor bracelets. We have Pop-Tarts if anybody wants any. I cleaned out my desk. I have this lovely piece picture holder. We have some wonderful jump ropes. We have pencil sharpeners. I found a random calculator. There's a random ball. So that's my box of randomness. You can also win homework in the hallway pass, exempt from the warm-up pass, extra credit or homework pass, music pass, food or drink pass, and that's it. So we'll do 6, okay? And the first one is Mackenzie Clark. Come on down. You win. Michael Young. Come on down. You win. You. Kayla. Turk. Come on down. She takes the picture frame. I like it. Kayla Boots. Come on down. 2 more. Who's it going to be?
Me.
Faith, come on down, Faith. 1 more. Gavin. Come on down. All right, we'll try again next week, so do your best so you can get some raffle tickets. All right, so you guys, going over the homework today would take like a half an hour because you guys there was a lot of thinking involved, a lot of stuff. Okay, so what I've done is I did the pages for you and I made an answer key. So I've written down every explanation possible because I know you guys had questions on certain numbers. So I do ask you, if you don't have it completed, you need to close your book and put it off to the side. And then you guys will remain quiet because you're in trouble for not doing your homework, actually, while the rest of us take about 5 to 7 minutes to go over the homework. Okay, and then if you have further questions, call me over and I'll explain. Okay? So go ahead and close your book. I'm passing out 14 of these, so I expect to get 14 of them back. All right, there you go. And you had yours, correct? Shh, you're quiet if you don't have your homework done. So, did I grade that yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. There's your key. I had it over here. You need to read the examples, okay? And try to understand them. Shane, go ahead and check your work, okay? I'm giving it out to every 2 people, so you're going to have to share. There we go. You had it yours, right? You didn't have yours. You had yours, so you can check. So, Michael, you're talking, but you don't have your homework. So the request for anybody that didn't have their homework was to just sit quietly, okay, while the others actually, check their work. You can go ahead and close your book since you didn't have it. remember, when you don't turn things in, it's 10% off every single day. So you have until next Thursday to turn it in for full credit, or it becomes a 0. What's up?
Are we writing this down?
You're just fixing what you want to fix. I mean, if you didn't understand it, then I would write it down.
Okay.
The question was, do we have to, sit up please. The question was, do we have to write down all the answers? Here's the answer. No, you don't have to sit there and go through. It might take you a million years. But there were some legit problems. Concentrate. That you didn't understand. Those are the ones that I would take some time and write down how you do it. And then maybe even ask me a question or two about it. Go ahead and put that away, please. What you writing on your hand for? Oh, you're coloring it. Ooh, altering it. And if you want to use a pen maybe to make it so you know what your corrections are, I do have pens up here you can borrow if you want.
What is this for?
It's going to be for something we're doing in just a moment.
What's that?
It's a microphone because I'm being videotaped and they can hear you. It's the microphone. I'm sorry?
Do we write our...
You can write everybody up. How about this? If somebody's sitting at their table and they didn't do their homework, can you make sure, I only have one iPad at each table today because you're just using this as a close-up version and to give me some feedback. So I'm going to set this up at the edge of the table here. And I'm going to put it so that everybody can kind of see it. No one needs to touch it or anything. We're just viewing it. And if it's not still on your screen, there's the QR code for it. You finished? Yeah. Okay. Do you have any questions about any of them? And if you're setting up the iPad, could you get it to this screen right here? Can someone, and maybe you can set it up like right here or something. Yeah, and then maybe you guys can set the iPad up right here so it's ready to go. And then Iris, do you mind if we borrow like your books so that we can set it up right here? Would that be okay?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. And then perhaps we can set it up maybe right here so everybody can see it. What's that? That's a microphone. We're being filmed today. So if anyone's wondering, this little piece right here is a microphone because Mr. Rob is videotaping us today as a class. Okay, so use your best behavior and use your best conversations. We want to hear what you have to say when it comes time to discussing some things in class today. Okay, can somebody, if they don't mind, get this all set up, and then maybe we can set it up just like this right here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can do that.
Awesome. And then the QR code should be in the middle. There.
So that's a microphone.
It's a microphone. Yeah.
We figured out which ones are missing.
Oh,
cut out.
sorry. That should probably be a 3.
Yeah, it's point negative.
Okay, and then so do you think we can maybe like set it up this way so everybody can see it? And it's just for you guys to be able to see it up close. Okay, put your chair down. All right, does anybody need more time looking at their homework? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, I'll go ahead and take the keys over here. Or I think I just put one key down. Awesome. I'll go ahead and take, is anyone still looking over here?
Nope, mine's right there.
All right, thank you. Okay, we had one key over here, thank you. And we had one here, thank you. Yes. And then I took yours, Kayla, right? Okay, so go ahead and close your books. And in front of you, somewhere, we have the PowerPoint here on the screen for you. So it's really just for you to kind of display this, to see this PowerPoint a little bit closer. However, it's also going to ask you sometimes to give your answers by pushing on a link. So I'll let you know when that happens. But the QR code there, so since theirs isn't set up, just if you could put the QR code on and then scan that little QR code right there. It's taped, so don't remove it. And then you guys also need those sheets. I want you to please have out in front of you this sheet. It says Our Challenge. Basically, here's what we're going to do today. We have been working on different things such as GPS and location, investigating locations. We've been doing geocaching. We have been doing transformations, okay? So now that we've done all this, we've learned a ton of stuff. It's time to come up with a project. And you guys are going to help me do that. But before we can just say, hey, this is what we want our project to be, we need to have some conversations, okay? So we're going to do a lot of discussing today. And by the end of the day, you guys are going to have given me a lot of ideas so that this weekend I can go home and I can use all of your ideas, put them together, and come up with one big challenge, which is going to be a project for you guys to complete next week. Sound good? So you get to have input in this. So before we do any of that, let's just kind of review what we've been talking about for a couple minutes. So basically, my hook for you guys to try to get you interested in the GPS and everything that we've been talking about was that X-Note activity. Remember that X-Note app I sent you guys and we did a virtual geocache? I had you guys go outside and I had you go, you wouldn't be able to get the secret message until you were standing at that exact latitude and longitude. Okay, so that was one way to get you interested in GPS and a way for me also to sneak transformations in there. So then after that, last week we did that indoor geocache activity. So my thought on that was if I could use a coordinate grid, because we kind of discussed how the world unwrapped and made as 2D is a coordinate grid. And we use latitude and longitude. We use latitude and longitude as kind of a simulation of something more techy like GPS and tracking. So that's how I kind of wanted to get you guys involved and get you excited about this project. Okay? So with anytime that I do one of these engineering design process units, we're always going to have a big idea, which is a theme. Okay? So you could probably sort of guess what the theme was going to be based on all the activities that we've done. And the big idea for you guys is tracking, locating, and investigating locations. So I want you guys to take a second, and on this little sheet here, this is going to be your notes for the day. I want you guys to write down the big idea is, and that's our theme, tracking, locating, and investigating locations. It's going to go right there. Were you done with this, Denny?
Yeah.
Okay. What is a theme? When I say this is your theme, Dylan, what's a theme? The main idea, right? So the main idea of everything we've been doing for the past week and a half has had something to do with tracking. It's had something to do with locating and also investigating different locations. So that's why I made an overall theme. Here's my reason for picking this, okay? So we've been talking about a GPS, which is a global positioning system, and we've been talking about latitude and longitude. So it's kind of important because we can definitely use this in everything that we do in life from day to day. You don't even know that it's happening and you're using it a lot. But to be more specific, we use it when we track vehicles, right? We use it when we need directions. We use it when we are trying to use heavy equipment. We use it on our mobile phones every day with people and with animals. Animals. How do we use tracking location with animals? That's kind of a weird one that I put on there. Junior?
Well, there's a little chip in their collar that is making a signal to your electronic device, and it lets you know where it is if it's missing.
Right. That's very good. Did you guys know that? That sometimes that, like my dog has a microchip in her little ear. It's actually inside her ear. And if I ever lose her, they can take her to the pound and they have a device that will say, hey, this belongs to Kelly DeNu. She lives at this address. Call her up. Okay? Or most specifically, if you're talking about GPS, sometimes